In this video, we will consider loading starting compositions for calculations from data files. So in this directory here, I have an example data file. Let's open this file and have a look. The structure of the data files is explained in detail in the manual. An important comment I would like to make is that the order of columns in which elements are reported in the file is not important, but what's important is how the columns are named, because during loading Petrolog analyzes the first row, which has to contain the names of the elements, and then they will be loaded accordingly. And another comment to make is that the analysis should be in rows, not in columns. Let's minimize the file and open Petrolog. When Petrolog opens, it always would check for the validity of the license. And let's now open this data file. So to do this, we go File, Open Data File, and we choose that current data file. If we try to do this now, we will get an error message, and that's simply because we didn't close that file in Excel, but we have minimized it. So let's close the file, and now we can open it in Petrolog with no problems. Once we open the file, the first analysis in the file is written in the starting melt composition field. If we would like to select another analysis, we click on this blue link here, and that brings all the analysis which we have in the file. To open another analysis, we need to double click anywhere but not on the first column. So if I double click in here, what will happen? The form closed, but nothing new has been loaded. However, if I click here, we will have analysis 8 loaded and ready for calculation. We can modify this analysis whichever way we want. We can change concentration of either major elements or trace elements in here, and this would not affect the data loaded from the file. The calculations will be performed with the modified analysis, but the loaded data will remain as they were. You also have an option to calculate all analysis in the file using the same set of parameters. If you click this option, then any changes you made to the currently loaded analysis here will be ignored, and the compositions from this list will be used for all calculations, and each analysis will be performed. Calculations for each analysis will be performed using the set of parameters which is currently active at the moment you click Start Calculations, and the results for each analysis will be saved in the same output file. If you have any questions on how to import files with data into Petrolog, you can always email us on support@petrologsoftware.com.